Management games are set to get even bigger with a wave of new projects focused on building, planning, and running everything from businesses to entire cities. Let's check out these most promising management games arriving in the near future.
It's under attack.
Corsair Cove is a city-building strategy game where you create a pirate settlement on a rugged island and expand it into a thriving stronghold. Buildings can be placed across cliffs and elevated terrain, with bridges and zip lines helping move resources between production sites. You will manage crew demands, produce a wide range of goods, build fleets, gather resources from nearby islands, and take part in turn-based naval battles against enemy forces.
Ready. What's this? Pirates on the wild island. With enough resources, you can extend your reach, build mighty ships, and explore the seven seas.
Let's Build a Dungeon is a management simulation game where you run a game studio and create your own MMORPG. You hire developers, manage budgets, schedules, and investor demands while building a fantasy game filled with quests, towns, monsters, and character classes. Virtual players explore the game in real time, and you can adjust gameplay systems, add new content, fix bugs, and even enter the MMO yourself to see how it plays.
Not only will you be building the perfect RPG to keep your virtual players hooked, you'll be negotiating with shareholders, hiring and firing staff, and navigating the entire games industry. Campaign mode offers a window into our jobs as game developers. If you're more interested in building an RPG world than a game studio, you can play the creative-focused Just Build mode. We've stripped away the management elements to deliver a streamlined experience focused on the joy of creation. Playing alone or with friends, draw from a deck of development cards and vote for your next unlock as you try to build the greatest RPG you can with the hand you're dealt. Of course, some players want complete creative control, so we're giving full access to all of our game-making tools in creative mode. Without any studio management gameplay and everything unlocked from the very start, you can build anything you like. A cozy farming sim, a brutal enemy dungeon crawler, or try mixing genres together to create something unique. You can upload the games you make for others to experience in Dungeoneering mode. This is where you'll find games made by other players and developers like us at Spring Loaded. You can download and play any of these experiences, and they might even give you inspiration for your own games. Okay, so that's a brief summary of Let's Build a Dungeon. It's a management sim, a world builder, a game creation engine, and a commentary on the games industry. Any questions? Are you even listening?
Midwest 90 Rapid City is a tycoon simulation game where you run a roadside diner during a monster outbreak. Monster meat serves as the main ingredient, and you research recipes, manage staff, balance prices, and expand your business. Defensive systems are needed to protect the diner from nightly monster attacks. Your decisions affect the city, allowing you to support the community or prioritize profits while uncovering the cause of the outbreak. The Guild Europa 1410 is a medieval economic simulation game, where you build a dynasty and increase your family's influence over generations. You can choose professions such as blacksmith, tailor, or alchemist, expand businesses, and grow wealth through production and trade. Political power plays a major role, allowing the use of diplomacy, bribery, and blackmail. You can also pursue criminal activities or enforce the law, with each path affecting the city and its citizens. Metropolis 1998 is a city-building simulation game where you manage a growing city through detailed citizen-based systems. Residents follow daily schedules, traveling between home, work, and other activities while their individual needs drive demand. You can zone land for specific businesses, monitor traffic across large populations, and view activity inside buildings. The game also allows custom building creation, letting you design structures and share them with other players. Pao Pao is a co-op simulation game where up to 4 players manage a restaurant while gathering ingredients through fishing, gardening, and other activities. Orders must be completed quickly to keep customers satisfied and earn resources for expansion. The city contains quests, minigames, shops, and NPC interactions that support progression. Players can customize their characters, improve restaurant facilities, and balance daily tasks across a day and night cycle. Train Goes Right is a railroad simulation game where you build railway tracks across an expanding landscape while operating a steam locomotive. Progress depends on gathering resources by cutting trees, processing logs, collecting materials, and laying rails piece by piece. The train requires fuel, water, and speed management to stay operational. Every task, from track construction to locomotive maintenance, contributes to extending the railway and pushing farther along the route. Tropico 7 puts you in charge of an island nation where growth depends on balancing politics, city planning, and public satisfaction. You can construct cities across large archipelagos, manage elections, work with political factions, and direct military forces when threats appear. The new terraforming system allows major changes to the landscape, including creating coastlines and islands. Decisions made in government and development shape how the nation expands and operates over time. Bloody Hell Hotel is a hotel management game where you take control of a ruined estate and rebuild it into a successful business. Rooms can be repaired, upgraded, decorated, and expanded, while guests are served with food prepared from ingredients gathered through farming, crafting, and resource collection. Beneath the hotel, dungeons contain materials needed for progression, requiring combat and exploration. As operations grow, additional vampire staff can be hired to handle different hotel duties. Junxions is a traffic management simulation game centered on designing and optimizing transportation networks. Players can build roads, railways, bus lanes, pedestrian paths, tunnels, and bridges while controlling lane usage, traffic lights, and intersection rules. Challenge maps present traffic problems that require efficient solutions within budget limits, while sandbox mode allows unrestricted construction. The simulation supports different vehicle types and pedestrians, making traffic flow and network design the core part of gameplay. Road Kings is a trucking simulation game where you transport cargo across the American South while managing routes, trailers, and delivery contracts. Driving mechanics take vehicle weight, tire condition, brakes, weather, and road surfaces into account, making each haul depend on careful operation. Progression allows you to move from a hired driver to an owner-operator, building business relationships and handling larger responsibilities while navigating changing road conditions and unexpected events.
Riding night and day, oh night and day. Ain't got no master, ain't got no king. I'm running night and day.
Fields in Savannah are facing severe what?
Bad news, Deacon. Storm's almost on top of you.
I got eyes on it.
You can still turn around, you know.
Nah, Pineview won't hold out. XDC Logistics.
They said you were coming. But take care now, you hear?
Let's get it done.
Ain't got no muster. Ain't got no muster. I'm gonna shoot.
Deacon, you good out there? Deacon!
Nivalis is a life simulation game set in a cyberpunk city where daily activities revolve around building businesses and managing personal life. You can start with small food stalls and gradually operate restaurants, bars, and nightclubs while handling ingredients and customer needs. Outside of business, the city can be explored by boat, with activities such as fishing, home customization, and social interactions. Relationships with residents develop over time, opening new personal stories and opportunities.
You have to make a choice. You gotta lift people up, or you gotta step on them. Won't always be a matter of right and wrong, but you gotta choose. That's all. Gone, kid. I'm already gone.
Well, to start, we should get this place open for the day. You'll need to place tables and chairs for customers. There should be a few in storage. Then you should set today's menu. Click on the monitor at the venue. I can't wait to see what you choose.
Good morning, boss. I didn't think old Thaddeus would ever persuade anyone to take this place on. Considering... no, nothing. It's fine. It's all probably fine.
The heart of Nivalis. It's a magnificent amount of plasteel holding all of it together. The relationship matrix is a visual display of a human or android's emotional response to your words and actions.
There's more to the Nivalis oceans than sentient slime, jump hovers, and ancient godlike AIs that lie dream dark dreams.
You are the regional assistant manager of your own destiny.
Hello, Nixies Pixies! I am once again coming to you from Meridian Market.
Are you gonna ask me about Moat?
Beyond These Stars is a colony simulation game where a civilization builds and expands a city on the back of a giant space whale traveling through the galaxy. Managing supply chains, resource production, housing, and citizen needs is central to growth, while terraforming can reshape land for farming and infrastructure. Additional resources can be gathered through planetary outposts, but development must be balanced with the health of the ecosystem and the relationship with the space whale carrying the settlement. Citystate Metropolis is a city-building simulation game that gives detailed control over urban planning and development. Buildings can be customized by shape, size, height, and layout, while grid-free zoning and flexible road tools allow cities to be designed without traditional restrictions. Economic policies, taxes, regulations, and land use decisions influence growth, population, and social conditions. Large-scale simulations support cities with over 1 million residents, where planning choices directly affect development and prosperity.
Transport Fever 3 First Look. In the previous video, we gave you an overview of how infrastructure choices give you the ability.
Transport Fever 3 is a transport management simulation game where you build networks for passengers and cargo using roads, railways, shipping routes, and air travel. Starting with early transport methods and advancing through more than a century of technological progress, you expand routes, manage vehicle fleets, and improve infrastructure to meet growing demand. Cities and industries develop based on transportation efficiency, requiring constant adjustments to logistics, traffic flow, costs, and network capacity.
Repayment conditions when your empire is in need of a cash injection. First things first, let's get our headquarters built. Not only will this building create a splendid scenic feature for any region, it also provides a significant benefit to the local town. More on that in a moment. Every citizen in a town has their own life to lead. They live in residential properties, go to work in industrial zones, and shop in commercial districts. If you don't provide the transport options they need to fulfill their movement needs, they'll either try to use a closer target building or use a car to travel. Your town's growth is fueled in the same way it has always been, through the supply of people and cargo, but the way in which your towns grow is now quite different. Every delivered person or item of cargo adds to the town's experience points. Once a town reaches its expansion target, it will hit the next growth level, ranging from small hamlet to large metropolis. Sounds easy, right? The problem is that as a town's requirements increase, so do the chances that problems will start to occur. Problems which, if left unchecked, will slow growth down to a crawl. A town has several different ratings where it measures your performance. One such area is the town's citizens' happiness. Keep your passengers waiting for too long and the grumbles will be very clear. Building faster routes, expanding capacity, or simply more comfortable services may go some way to mitigate these problems. The same story is true when it comes to cargo deliveries. Overdue deliveries not only pay less, but they'll drag growth down with them. Fail to supply industrial goods, and you'll have a much larger commercial and residential population. Maybe you'll use this to your advantage and create centres of commerce or industrial powerhouses. As your towns grow, so will the problems. A larger population leads to a blight of traffic build-up. For every step forward you make in town size, you'll want to look back at the network you're currently offering to look for optimization and expansion opportunities. But beware, every expansion to fix one rating must be balanced carefully, as its side effects may push down other ratings, noise emissions for example. Of course, towns only really care about noise in residential areas, so perhaps the solution is to install your commuter black hole of a station within your industrial district. Vehicles and infrastructure also create pollution, another town rating you'll be needing to watch closely. Instead of the focus being purely on the suburban area itself, the entire region surrounding a town is affected by pollution. The town's municipality extends beyond the built-up area into the countryside. Building your impressive cargo transfer hub outside city limits might not create a noise problem, but it will still add pollution that will be noticed by the local population. You might think that that forest on the very edge of the city's municipal area is fair game for a new airport construction, but they'll notice. They always notice. The good news is that positive influences also apply on a region-wide basis. That headquarters that we placed at the beginning of the video, that's giving a small growth perk to the municipality, and you can expand its benefits with side buildings and facilities that will be earned when you move up the ranks as a company owner. The same is true of unique landmark buildings that you will unlock, which, when completed, will bring clear benefits to the municipality they reside in. Infrastructure in Transport Fever 3 can be very expensive to build and maintain, so you'll need to spend your money wisely. Even when you've mastered the economy, however, you will rarely create a route that can be described as fire and forget. Instead, you'll want to revisit older lines frequently, especially when they're in a growing town, and balance them delicately to optimize all the town ratings together. Whether your focus is on one small town or the entire game world, you set the rules so that the game challenges you in a way you'll thoroughly enjoy on your way to becoming a true transport tycoon. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to see you again soon.